Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. Ebony's ultimatum to the Great Lion has backfired in a way she never expected, for which she's been restless, feeling the cold distance between herself and the Great Lion after he insisted she should travel to the UK and remain there until he personally calls her back. That instruction alone shattered her pride. She felt abandoned, discarded, and replaced by the one woman whose name always burned her chest with jealousy, the Jewel. When Ebony received the news that the Great Lion, had just completed and handed over the keys of the newly built villa inside the palace to the Jewel, she could not contain her fury. It was the ultimate humiliation in her eyes. She said it was the height of disrespect. That the Great Lion was rubbing her pain in her face. She stormed out of her chamber, fuming, throwing words around, shouting that she had been used, that she had sacrificed her peace for a man who never truly loved her. She kept repeating that she would never allow herself to be humiliated by the Great Lion and the Jewel. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dela Ram. I bring you fresh and spicy just from the source at Ceylon the Royals. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you so much. I love your show. I do well, my people. If you're yet to subscribe, what the hell are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. She had thought the Great Lion would beg her to stay, at least show some emotion, but the Great Lion was calm, royal, and firm. He simply told her, go if you must, but the throne will never be negotiated with greed and jealousy. Those words broke her. She couldn't believe the Great Lion could talk to her in that tone. She said he had changed, that the Jewel had completely taken over his heart, and that everyone in the palace was now worshipping the Jewel as if she was already, their god. Okay. They said Ebony began to make demands. She said if she must leave, she was not leaving with empty hands. She demanded 500, thousand pounds as compensation. She said she wanted a mansion in the UK fully paid for by the Jewel. She also demanded a share of the Oja Mall, claiming that she had contributed to his public image and helped him through tough times. But the Great Lion was unmoved. He didn't even entertain the negotiations. He simply told her that the throne of his fathers was not a marketplace where emotions or entitlement could buy respect. He reminded her that every woman connected to the throne must understand that it is a sacred institution, not a bargaining table. That response made Ebony explode. She said she was stunned that she could not live in a place where she was treated like an outsider. She accused the Great Lion of taking her love for granted, of prioritizing, the Jewel above everyone else. She said the entire palace had turned against her, that even the elders now look at her with pity, as though her end had already come. She said she had lost her peace and her dignity. She said she could no longer stay where she was constantly being compared to the Jewel. The Great Lion, however, remained composed. He made it clear that the Jewel return was not just about emotion but destiny. He said that the offering day was approaching, and that certain divine arrangement could not be tampered with, and he told the elders that the order must be restored, and he wanted peace in his household. That was why he had built the villa for the Jewel inside the palace. It was not an ordinary villa. It is a symbol of reconciliation, a sign that the Jewel's light was returning home. They say when Ebony heard that, she went mad with anger. She said she had been in the palace all along, royal and present, yet it was the woman who left that was being rewarded. She said she had endured the whispers, the rumors, the mockery, and the emotional distance, but now the humiliation was too much. She cried in front of her aides, saying, so after everything, this is how it ends. People around her tried to calm her down, but she wasn't listening. She said she was done being quiet, done pretending. She said she would leave and make sure everyone knew that the Great Lion had broken her heart. She packed her things and she said she would be leaving. That night, they said she left for her parents' house. She packed things and demanded that the palace accountant should prepare her settlement. That was that she's asking for £500,000, a UK mansion, and a percentage of the Ojamo. The Great Lion looked at her not with anger but with deep disappointment. They said the Great Lion was really, really disappointed that this was coming from her. You know how she would, like, praise the Great Lion in public, say all of these things, he is my this, he is my that, and all of that. And just like from nowhere this is happening, you're demanding for this kind of money, and for what? And the Great Lion said it will never happen, or me. Apparently, asking for that kind of money, you know that these are not things that are happening for the first time in the palace. There were times where Ikpe had asked for certain amounts of money. At that time, whether the Great Lion begged or the Great Lion did not beg, or we don't know. But whatever is encouraging Ebony to go ahead and ask for this money is something that everybody is wondering. Why would she do this? Why would she be asking for this amount of money? But a lot of people are saying it looks as though when Ikpe did the same, maybe, just maybe, the Great Lion had begged her. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and shouldn't be seen as fact.